analysing players' performances now. Thoughts on Raya. Got the clean sheet, you know. Did have a nervy moment at the start of the game, but the clean sheet made a really good save as well from Ritter. Defence, Timber had an average game today, you know, got the assist for Saka's goal. You know, Mascara for me looked a bit off it. I know it was a late, you know, call to, you know, start, but you know, I've seen him, you know, step in and do better than that. Today was for me a bit off it today. Gabriel for me was the leader at the back today. He was our rock. He was, you know, outstanding tonight. You know, Cape, I thought had an average game tonight. Subs, Calafiori came on for Mascara because obviously Mascara's on a card and he was having a bit of a shaky game. But I felt Calafiori came in, shored up the back line a bit more. And then midfield wise, I felt, you know, Mendy, you know, for me, slightly average game today. Rice, I thought in midfield covered a lot of ground. He was our engine. You know, he made some amazing, you know, last ditch blocks, clearances, you know, and he's just, I thought he was, you know, all round game. He did well. You know, maybe his first half a little sloppy at times, but defensively, especially in that second half, he was a leader in that midfield. Eze again, for a quiet game today. Subs Norgard came in for Zubimendi late on, sort of just to add fresh legs and, you know, a bit more steel into the, you know, midfield and the defence. You know, and attacking wise, I thought, you know, Saka, you know, scored a, you know, deflected goal, you know, which got us the win, you know, got us the goal that, you know, enabled us to get the win. But you know what? I felt it was really quiet today. Gyökeres again seemed well off it tonight. You know, Martinelli also very quiet game tonight. You know, subs, Havertz came on for Gyökeres, you know, got into some attacking areas towards the end, you know, probably, you know, nearly scored. The angle was, you know, against him, but he forced the save of the keeper. Trossard came on for Martinelli late on as well. Quiet game. You know, didn't really have the impact we were hoping. So none of the subs really had the impact we were hoping today. You know, but it goes like that. Sometimes they do have an impact, sometimes they don't. Today didn't have the biggest impact, but you know what? We got the job done. Man of the match today, I'm going to give it to Gabriel. He was our rock. He was solid. You know, some key blocks, challenges, you know, last ditch clearances. You know, played a big part in why we kept a clean sheet tonight. Thoughts on Arteta? Obviously, you know how much I support Arteta. I thought put a strong team out. You know, made some good subs in the second half. You know, maybe he could have made the Calafiori sub for Mascara a little bit earlier because he's on a card and he was having a bit of a shaky game. But other than that, I thought, you know, he managed the team, you know, and we got the win over the line. So, you know, and obviously Brighton, I spoke about Brighton before, so I'm not going to speak about them too much, other than just saying they're probably a solid mid-table team this season. You know, they made it really difficult for us today. You know, if it wasn't for that deflected goal, they would have got something from the game. And next game, our attention switches to the FA Cup. 5th round, okay, on Saturday. It's an early kickoff, 12:15 kickoff against Mansfield Town away. Can expect a lot of rotation in that game. A lot of players need a rest. You know, Timber needs a rest, Rice needs a rest, Gabriel needs a rest. Quite a few of the players need a rest. Gives the others a chance to get an opportunity for some minutes as well. Be good to see Dalman in that game as well, get a run. But yeah, I expect us, even with our rotated squad, you know, expect us to go there and get the win and get through to the next round of the FA Cup. And as always, I just like to appreciate, as always, anyone that took the time to listen to this reflection tonight. You know, hoping you can connect with it. You know, please remember to also subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow on TikTok, follow on Instagram at Canon Insight for all of them. And yeah, just if you can, please remember to like the video. I know sometimes we forget, we're human. But just remember at the end of listening to this video, just give it a like. It means a lot. Comment, I always do my best to get back to you guys on comments. Please share, just repost, share to football fans, football communities, you know, and especially Arsenal fans. And last but not least, come on, you Gunners. Peace.